Oh my goodness, YouTube is so weird. Are we live, you guys? Yo, YouTube is so weird. It's actually Streamlabs. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. So glad to have you. They did an update on my stream software, and everybody I know in the streaming community was complaining that it was really hard to go live today, and mine worked. If you're seeing this right now, hey, hi there. Then it worked. I think we're live. Everybody's going off in the chat. What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Let's play some Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Of course, you know we got a shiny hunt for that Kabuto. And I'm going to be focused today. We're only shiny hunting for dome fossils, okay? Do not let me slip up. Alright, no slips. No slip-ups. Only dome fossils. I gotta stay focused. We're only doing dome fossils. I made a commitment to my fossil counter. Shout out to Guster Tails. Love that guy. Alright, well, he's counting up the fossils for me. I appreciate it. I honestly asked it. I actually asked him. I remember a long time ago. I was like, please don't do it. It'll be a massive waste of your time. But he likes doing it. And I like having the count. And I appreciate that he does it big time. So anyway, he asked me, please don't trade any Helix fossils. It messes with his ability to do the count. So I'm not trading in any Helix fossils. There we go. Shout out to the Breathe Man. Was it hard to go live today? It did like that. Publishing like 20%, 30%, whatever. It went through like a whole different series of screens today. Totally different than it's done other times. And then it like, I don't know. That's why I had that puzzled look on my face when I started the stream. Because it doesn't exactly tell you like, okay, from now you'll be live. It's like, well, am I just supposed to talk to nobody and be mid-sentence when my stream finally starts? That's why, anyway, that's why I start the way that I start every time. Because it doesn't tell you like, okay, now you're live. It's like, no, it doesn't work. Anyway. Alright. Anyway, big shout out to everybody watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. I love every single one of you. Oh my goodness, what a crazy time we live in, right, you guys? I'm just glad I can still stream. I'm so glad that I can still stream, alright? There have been so many changes. Everything is different, but streaming is exactly the same as it was before quarantine. I just sit in my house and do it, and it works. So, like, streaming is the only thing that has remained unchanged during this whole thing. Isn't that crazy? Hold on. That was the wrong one. See, look, I'm not supposed to give him the wrong fossil. Anyway. Streaming is the only thing that has remained the same, right? I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, wait a second. Everything has changed, but streaming is just the way. In fact, everybody has converted to streaming. Like, basically everything in our life has converted to streaming. I'm like, welcome. You're late to the party, but welcome. We've been doing this whole camera screen thing for a very long time. Very long time. Did I finish the jelly beans from yesterday? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's so many jelly beans here I could never finish. This is like a pound of jelly beans. If I finish this in a day, like, please call the hospital. Hold on, I didn't look. Was that one shiny? I did not look at that one. I assume it wasn't shiny. Yum, yum, yum. I heard if you get a green jelly bean, you get a green Kabuto. Alright, I'm gonna eat all the green ones. Here we go. Here's the green one. Look. Look. It's green screen. It's green screen. Oh! Tara! Tara McCord, thank you. $5 bomb. Thank you, Tara. She gave me the super sticker. Keep it up. I bet I could trade these things faster if I would focus. The fabled green jelly bean. It literally doesn't exist. It literally does not exist. It is a myth. The myth of the green jelly bean. There will never be a green jelly bean on this live stream. It can never happen. It's impossible. All right? Filed under things that are impossible. It just can't happen. Hold on, wrong fossil. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dude, these jelly beans are so good. It's like once you lock in on the jelly beans, you cannot stop. There's no way. There's so many different flavors. Look at all the flavors. How can you stop eating jelly beans once you get started? You can't. Okay, what flavor is this? This has got to be booger flavor, right? Hold on. Is this green? Can you guys see this? This is like super, super dark green, so it doesn't trigger my green screen too much anyway. Can you guys see this? This has got to be booger flavor, right? Like, what possible color of... Like, that is the most ugly green color I have ever seen. It's got to be booger, right? Guaranteed. This is the Harry Potter jelly bean. Got to be booger. No doubt about it, right? I'm like, what else could it be? There's nothing that's this color. I don't know. Hold on, should I eat it, you guys? I don't know, it's risky. It's risky. If it ends up being booger, I'm gonna be really upset with my decision. But I have to know. I'm like, I'm too curious now. I don't know. Ew, Tara says, ew. Yayeet said eat it. Yeet it! Yeet it! Walco said eat it. Sharkbite said eat it. I don't know. Azur's out there. What's up, Azur? I hate those random jelly beans. It could be anything. I know, right? Hold on. What? It's watermelon. No way. Yeet it. Dude, you guys. Oh, shout out to Tony M, by the way. Shout out to Dark Arm TV. What's up, you guys? Shout out to Azure Shade, Tara. What's up, you guys? It was watermelon. I did not expect that. Yo, that was delicious. It tasted like watermelon bubble gum. Dude, do you guys remember, what was the name of that bubble gum that came in cubes? Does anybody remember this? It was like the best bubble gum for blowing huge, huge, huge bubbles. Oh, Sasha, you already got the gift card? Did you like that case, bro? I was like, dude, Sasha will like this case. I don't know if it's big enough to put anything in, but I was like, I don't know. Maybe he'll find something he can throw in there. It wasn't bazooka. Oh, Tara, yes, double bubble. Yes, double bubble, that's right. Oh, no, Sasha's right, actually. Bubblicious. It was Bubblicious. Bubblicious. It was either double bubble or Bubblicious. I actually don't remember. Those both sound right. They were cubes. They always had this one flavor of watermelon that I would get like every time. But dude, the flavor would run out so fast and you just have this flavorless gum. Does anybody remember that? Dude, nobody remembers that. I'm old. I loved the Hubba Bubba watermelon. Dude, Dark Armed, maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know. Am I thinking of like, oh, I have to Google this now. Hold on. Hubba Bubba gum. Oh no, Hubba Bubba was in the tape roll, you guys. Hubba Bubba was in the tape roll. Do you guys remember that? Oh my goodness, this is taking me back. This is taking me back, you guys. Hubba Bubba was in the tape roll. You guys remember the tape, and you would open it and it would have like a roll and you could pull out like the roll of tape? Like what was the idea behind that? They're like, Oh, the kids are gonna need to really measure out their gum. They're like, okay, I need 2 inches of gum for my ideal chewing experience. Like, no. I get those for Christmas. I ate the whole roll, yes. Did you ever take the whole roll? Did anybody ever do this? You just open it up and take the whole roll out and just chew the whole roll. Did anybody ever do that? Oh my goodness. Just me? Was it just me? Only me? No, I know a couple of you guys did that. I know you guys did. Oh my goodness. Hang on. What was the other one though? Bubblicious. Bubblicious. Hold on. What was the one that was the cubes? The Hubba Bubba wasn't the cubes. It was Bubble Yum, you guys. Bubblicious Bubble Yum. It was Bubblicious and Bubble Yum. Hold on, are they the same brand? Bubblicious, dude. I think it was Bubblicious. Hold on, no, it wasn't though. What was the other one? Double Bubble. What was the other one? Double Bubble. Double Bubble. No, it wasn't Double Bubble. That was the cheap one that you always get at like your grandma's house. Dude, Double Bubble. Double Bubble made me cry every single time. I would be like, please, no more Double Bubble. It doesn't even have good flavor. Sorry, Double Bubble is like the lowest. Actually, no, there's lower than that. There's lower than Double Bubble. But Double Bubble is among the lowest. Sorry, Double Bubble lovers. The grandma gum. Dude, Hubba Bubba was the watermelon cubes? Hold on. Hubba Bubba cubes. Hubba Bubba cubes. Hold on. Google knows. Hubba Bubba did have cubes. Okay, I think it was Hubba Bubba. It was either Hubba Bubba or Bubblicious. I think it was Hubba Bubba. I don't know, man. I don't know. It was probably both of them. I bet I chewed both of them. They look like they were competing with each other. They're like identical. They're like same shape, same size. Yeah. It would hurt to chew Double Bubble. I know, right? You get it? It was all hard and old, and you'd be like, okay, if I just work enough spit into this thing, it'll turn into regular gum eventually. Oh my goodness. Did you ever chew one and it just cracked? It didn't even like chew, it just cracked. Okay, I'm not supposed to trade any helixes, so we're not trading any helixes. Alright, that was my first set. There we go. Shout out to Gus for Tails. I think it was a Bubblicious watermelon. Honestly. It was either Hubba Bubba or Bubblicious. But I remember one of them had the good watermelon. Like you get that one, you'd be like, oh. But I remember they would come in like, it was like a rectangle shape. I don't know. These Hubba Bubbas sure do look like it. Dude, bubble tape though. Bubble tape. Dude, bubble tape. Oh my goodness. Ah, my nose. Ah. I think I'm getting allergies, you guys. Come on, dude. Alright, I'm eating watermelon jelly beans and remembering Hubba Bubba watermelon. Oh, zebra stripe gum. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Zebra stripe gum for sure. Dude, what was the cool thing about zebra stripe gum? There was something cool about it. Like you would open up and you could make a tattoo off of it or something. Yeah, zebra stripe gum was literally 2 seconds of flavor. Seriously though. It was gone. The flavor was like, okay, see ya. The flavor would be gone so fast. And it barely even had good flavor. Pokegeek is right. It had bad flavor. They had tattoos? Is that what it was? I remember tattoos or something. We were down with tattoos When I was a kid, anything that gave you tattoos, we were like, let's go. Hence, I have tattoos. Wait, can you see? Hold on. I have tattoos. I actually have too many tattoos. They're all bad tattoos. I have no good tattoos. I was committed in my 20s to getting as many bad tattoos as I could possibly afford. Go me. Dark Arm TV had the fruit roll-up tongue tats. I never... Wait. I kind of remember those. Fruit roll-ups and gushers were fancy snacks. My family never bought those because we had more than 3 kids. So they were like, nope, they'll be inhaled in like one sitting. So we never had fancy stuff like gummy snacks until my mom discovered like Sam's Club and like the super big stores where you could get like 1,000,000 gummy snacks for cheap. And we were like, praise mom, she got gummy snacks. Come on, dude. You booked a tattoo appointment for October? Oh my goodness. Wait, Tony, what are you gonna get? Oh no. I accidentally did a dome fossil. Oh no. I wasn't supposed to do that. I want to hear what Tony's gonna get. I'll send it in member chat. Alright. Now I want to see. Yo, breathe, man. What would I do if I got shiny Omanite? I need a shiny Omanite, so it's all good. Shout out to Brendan. I need the Omanite. It's all good if we get it. I probably won't get rid of my dome fossils. I'll probably hang on to them. Or, yeah, once I get the shiny, I'll probably hang on to them anyway. But, yeah, it is kind of risky to accidentally do the wrong fossil. Just a little bit of risk. What hunt is next? I think next we'll do Magnemite. I think Magnemite is Magnerite. I never know exactly what I'm gonna do. Do I still play Animal Crossing? Yes. At night, I play a little bit. Oh, wow. Tony, that's adorable. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's so cute. That's going to be a really good tattoo. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch is super, super good. They did a great job on that one. Really good story. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Come on. I don't know. I got the feeling we're going to get it. I got the shiny feeling. Come on, doctor. Dude, my nose is so itchy. I think I'm getting allergies. Yo, Tara got a shiny Psyduck. Brain freeze Psyduck. I know, is he the doctor of no shiny luck? He is, because it's full odds. I have shiny charm, yet somehow his machine is able to escape the magic of my shiny charm. Tara said, when this kidney stone passes, I'm naming it Kabuto. Tara, are you sick right now? My stepdad had a kidney stone while we were on vacation, and I thought he was gonna die. You guys, Sarah B just tweeted. You guys, Sarah B just tweeted. You guys, this is a sad day. Moment of silence, okay? We're gonna need a moment of silence. Pokemon Rumble Rush's service is now terminated, and the game can no longer be played. If you were holding out and you just wanted to get a little tiny bit of Pokemon Rumble Rush gameplay in before it's gone forever, too bad. It's gone. They killed it. Welcome to the shotgun style app development going on at Pokemon Company in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and now 2020. We'll just make whatever app we feel like and we'll just give it some mechanic. Who cares what mechanic? It has Pokemon in it, right? It'll be a big hit. Just put some app out there. And you know what? Hire some company, all right? Go get some company out there that makes apps and make them make a Pokemon app for us. All right, let's go make some money, boys. Oh, wait. Our app didn't work? Well, let's just kill it. I mean, what kind of a strategy is that, you guys? What kind of a strategy is that? Oh, our app isn't doing that well. Let's just take it away permanently. Like, seriously? Come on. Pokemon Company, you're better than that. I can't believe that they're making apps that fail in the first place, and then to just take it away from the public and be like, this is going away now. It's like, you're just willing to admit public failure. And I think as a company, you should always try to find a way to spin it as, like, I don't know, as a win, you know? But nope, they're just like, okay, this isn't worth spending money on anymore. Let's just kill it. I liked Rumble Rush a lot. I actually liked Rumble Rush a whole lot. I thought Rumble Rush was good, but it had no shiny Pokemon. So it's like, why would I want any of these Pokemon? All these Pokemon are identical to each other. None of them are special in any way. Unless you give me a shiny, and then then that Pokemon is very special to me. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I would have sat and did the grind in that game for days to get shiny Pokemon to appear. That game was fun. I actually had a lot of fun playing the game. Perfectly good game. No shiny Pokemon, no interest. I mean, it's just a fact all the way down the line. If you look at all the games, no shiny Pokemon, no interest. All right. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Another one bites the dust. I feel like it's just a matter of time until they get rid of Pokemon Masters. I feel like they'll probably get rid of Masters too. Masters was way too grindy. You want to talk about a game that was too grindy? The gameplay was not fun on Masters. At least Rumble Rush was fun. It was interesting. It was fun. It was very interactive. Masters, you just sit there and basically do the same thing every single match. Like, so annoying, so grindy. I actually would have really liked to play more Masters and get deeper into Masters, and there's a lot of cool strategy items in there, and you become like a good battler, you know, like when you play in there. But the game just didn't offer anything fun in terms of the gameplay. So anyway, tough times. Tough times. Masters literally sucks, yeah. Pokemon Go is fun, yeah. Pokemon Go is still pretty fun. Honestly, I think for new players, Pokemon Go is like the only viable Pokemon game. If you're brand new, you're just like, hey, what's this whole Pokemon thing about? And you picked up Pokemon Home, you would be like, this is stupid. If you're brand new and you're like, what's this whole Pokemon thing about? And you picked up like Pokemon Smile, you'd be like, this is stupid. If you're brand new to the Pokemon brand and you picked up, you know, Pokemon Cafe Mix, you'd probably like it, right? You'd probably like it. I don't know if you would know who any of the Pokemon are, but you'd probably like it. That's good, right? If you were brand new, never played a Pokemon game before, and just was like, hey, what's Pokemon all about? And you picked up Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield, I don't know. If you were brand new and never played a Pokemon game, didn't know who any of those Pokemon are, and you just played the story of Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure that you would never play another Pokemon game again. You know what I mean? Like, that story is not deep enough to get, like, you know, it's just not, it's not memorable. Like, it's a not memorable story, you know? So, I don't know. That's a tough one for me. I like the animation style. Some of the raid features are cool. But the story itself is like, really, guys? Does anyone remember the Candy Dots? Are we going back to Candy now? We're going back to Candy? Yes. I remember Dots. Dots was like basically the best candy you could hope to get in Halloween. Right? Because like where I grew up, you didn't get expensive candies. Like nobody's out there giving away whole Snickers bars, you know, for Halloween, right? No, like you just got cheap candy. Down the line, you would get cheap candy. So Dots was like basically the best candy that we could hope for when we went out for Halloween. Dots was like, yo, we got Dots. Like, of all the cheap candies, Dots would come in its own box, and they were nice and big, and they're gummy, you know, so it's like, and they're like fruit flavored, all that, so yup. Gotta love them Dots. I do like Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots is up there with the other snacks that I consider fancy snacks. These were snacks that we were never allowed to have when we were kids because there was too many kids, so it would be too expensive to provide this snack to all of the kids equally, so then we simply never got that snack. So Dippin' Dots, we would go to Silver Dollar City. For those of you who live in the South or live near the South or have vacationed in the South, Silver Dollar City is a local attraction in Branson, Missouri. It's like basically the only theme park in that whole area. So if you live in that area, you go to Silver Dollar City. It's like the Disneyland of that area. You can get season tickets, go all the time. So I remember passing the Dippin' Dots probably many years. I mean, I remember seeing Dippin' Dots as a kid so many years, and I never bought a Dippin' Dots until I was an adult at like Six Flags. And I never understood that it was ice cream. Do you understand that I never knew it was ice cream? I didn't get until like way later, and I bought one and I ate it, and I was like, this is ice cream? What? Yes. We were po, okay, you guys? That's how we say it down in the South. We were po. We weren't that po, but we were po enough. There's many things that I did not have. We had cable, but only because Dad would climb up the pole and connect it. And then sometimes they would come disconnect it. Because they would catch us. Oh yeah, those were the good old days. Growing up in the South. But now I always buy Dippin' Dots. Whenever I see it, I always buy it because it's just a thing for me. It's like, we were too poor to get it when I was a kid, but I'm gonna get it now, by golly. I know, he climbed the pole. Yes, Virgie, he climbed the pole. And what's worse is he told us about it. We were kids. He wasn't exactly setting the best example. But yes, he was very proud that he climbed the pole and got us free cable for many years. And he told us when they came and turned it off, he's like, they finally caught us, boys. We were like, dang, Dad, what are you going to do? And he's like, don't worry, we're going to climb back up. He climbed back up there and hooked it up again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He was like, that pole's on my property. Do you know he said that? Oh my goodness. Gotta love the old man. That was good times. That was good times. Yup, growing up in the South. Sour Skittles are litty. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Come on, Dr. Dude. You guys, I responded to the Cerebi tweet with the dude doing the salute when he looks like so stoic. Oh, it's like spot on. Oh, it's so spot on. replying with just a GIF and nothing else is like, oh man. I think that right there pretty much sums up our entire generation. That right there is like, wow. That's a statement in and of itself. That we accept that as a form of communication. This is acceptable in society. Yes, we have broken down. It's alright though. You know what makes me feel bad is I don't read anymore. Does anybody else find that? I don't read. Like, I read nothing. I read more of the chat, you know, than I read like actual words on pages in books. We are like the non-reading society. It's terrible. I don't read anymore. It makes me embarrassed. It makes me embarrassed to be a world citizen and an American. I'm like, dude. And then I'm like, well, what would I read if I did read? And then I sit there and think about that for so long that like, I'm like, this is a waste of time. Like, I don't even know what I would read. Like, I don't know. I read, but only for my courses. Yeah, I used to read so much in school. I actually used to read for fun in school. I read thousands of books. Like, I'm not even kidding. I read thousands of books. I read so many books. Like, it was ridiculous. Okay, I probably read like 1,000 books. Maybe I read like 1,000 books. I would put myself in the 1,000 book range. And I know I did because I did those book reading things where they would tell you to like read books for, like, you could earn pizzas. Like, if you read a certain number of books, you could earn free pizzas. And I was like, yo, I'm about to get those pizzas. All right. And then I would read like 60 books, you know, and document it all. Come in with the books read and be like, yo, I read up these books. But I would just sit and read like all night long. We had video games, but we had 5 kids, so we had to share the video games. So there was a lot of downtime where I was not playing the video game and it was somebody else's turn. And yeah, I would read my books. I read some good books. My mom had a lot of books in the house, though. Ton of books in the house. So I would just go through and read them. Brandon says his internet won't work. Rest in peace. Man, internet issues. Actually, I was having internet issues, you guys. Our TV runs on the internet now. It's like the most annoying feature. Because it gets lag all the time. If I'm like, I don't know, if I'm like on my Nintendo Switch, it lags the TV. I'm like, this is stupid. There's no way that this makes any sense. I have enough bandwidth, but my router's just very poorly placed. So I got one of those mesh networks for my house. We're gonna see if it makes it any better. I got a mesh network for my house. I don't know if it's gonna make it any better, honestly. We'll see. Does anybody have one of those mesh networks? Like an Eco or what's the other one? I can't remember the other one. Anyway, I heard about them. What's funny is I heard about it on TV today. I hear about things on TV recently and I buy them. I'm like being such a like crazy consumer right now. I'll see like a commercial for something and I'm like, gotta buy it. And I'll go to their website and just buy it like right away. I went and bought masks. I bought so many masks from TV commercials. And I was like, yo, that looks like a good mask. I don't even go in any stores right now. I never leave. I never go anywhere. I own like more masks than anybody should ever own. And like, I don't even go in the store. So wifey's just using all my masks, which is fine. I want them for her. But yeah, I've been buying everything I see on TV. And they were talking about setting up your home school environment for the kids. And they said, make sure that you don't have any dead zones. And I was like, you know, I have got the worst dead zones in my house. I'm like a pretty advanced user, but I cannot overcome this dead zone in my house where my TV lives. And it's really bothering me. And they were mentioning this mesh network. And I was like, well, let me look into this. So then I started researching it today and looking into products. And I was like, you know, I think that this is the solution to my problem. I think if I buy enough of these things, I'll eventually have a really good network. So I bought the mesh network for my house today. It was pretty expensive too, honestly. But I shopped for it for so long that I actually found a bundle that was like $90 cheaper than all the stuff I was gonna buy individually. And everything was out of stock on Amazon, but the one bundle that I wanted to get was in stock. And I was like, yes! So that was pretty cool. They literally could not stock any of the items that I wanted individually, but the one bundle that had all the items that I wanted in a bundle and was way cheaper was in stock and delivers to me this weekend. I was like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that was pretty good. That's a good feeling right there. Anyway, it was a little bit expensive. But hopefully I'll get my Wi-Fi issue fixed in my house, because otherwise I have to pay somebody to come and put like an Ethernet cord that goes to my first floor, and or something. I don't know what the solution would even be. And trying to call AT&T right now is a mess, dude. AT&T, like, they're worthless right now, dude. Trying to call them and be like, yo, this doesn't work. They're like, do you think I care? They're like, do you literally think I care? I'm like, anyway, my life, trying to get my internet to go fast. I just want to be able to go downstairs and turn on my Nintendo Switch and watch TV. You know what I'm saying? That should not be that big of an issue. Yo, shout out to Roscoe the Cat. Thanks for the shiny luck. Shout out to Jonno Plays. I played Roblox Limit. What is that? Hold on, is it good? Roblox Limit. It sounds like Roblox to me. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that it's a Roblox game. I played Roblox Limit. I don't know. I remember my Freddy Krueger account got banned because it had a bad word. I changed it to an appropriate name. There you go. There you go. Limited Freddy Krueger. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's see. Wait, Jonno, you don't have a Pokemon following you? I do, but it actually just doesn't want to show sometimes. Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the game with it following me so it actually shows. There it is. But I'm not going to save because I already traded a bunch of fossils. Shout out to Edric. I might draw Earth Eater from FFX Final Fantasy X for my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough on Saturday. To celebrate the start, I will draw Phantom Train. Yo! That's lit. Edric, go for it, dude. I support it. That sounds awesome. I support it. I really wish you'd show me, take a picture and send it in the Discord and tag me or whatever. Dude, that'd be lit. I want to see it. I saw you playing a bit of Final Fantasy VI. Wait, how do you play Final Fantasy VI in 2020? Riddle me this, Batman. You can play Final Fantasy VI? How? Jonno, did you see my ruby weapon? Hold on. Edric, where are you posting these? Where can I see these? I want to see. I've heard you talk about your drawings a couple times, but I never saw. Sent a package to Ban-Proof today. Cost $100. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I decided to stop accepting packages. I was just about to do a P.O. box and I was like, you know, considering this whole COVID thing, it's probably like the worst idea I could possibly come up with to make a P.O. box right now. So I was like, actually, let me just not do that. So yeah, I have ceased all of my package things, but I do still have to send my prize winner. I gotta send the homie. The homie won the thing. I haven't been able to send it yet because I'm trying to figure out what to do about my return address. It's a whole issue, but anyway, I need to send it. I need to send it. Sent a package to Ban-Proof. What did you send him? What did you send him? $100. Lucky Ban-Proof. Phone emulator is how you play the Final Fantasy VI? Huh. That's cool. I think that it drifts my controller when I hit down and then hit the A button super fast to the point where I'm hitting them at the same time. I'm not sure. But it doesn't seem to be drifting. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna keep on going. Oh no, that was it. It drifted just then. It's like as soon as I say it's not drifting. I don't know. It didn't. Okay, well, it wasn't drifting there. Well, we'll see. Pokemon card duplicates I have with booster packs and pop vinyl. There you go. There you go. Very nice. I had some, I actually had a bunch of stuff I wanted to send to Dirty Bird Bama. I had a nice package I was going to send him for rocking with the channel for so long. And I still want to send it to him. It's got stuff that's like specifically curated just for him. But I don't know, I haven't seen him in forever. I had like a Chucky doll I was going to send him. I got a bunch of horror themed stuff that I know he would like. I had like, oh man, so much stuff. I was going to toss it over to him. But yeah, he's been MIA. I think he's busy during this whole Corona thing. Mine shouldn't technically drift. I almost never touch it. Like, it is the most unused controller ever because I have like every other form of controller you could ever get. So I'm like, why? But then I noticed if I talk to the dude and I don't hit the down button and the A button right here on this move right here, if I just go down and then hit A and I kind of wait in between and I don't do the movement like so fast, it doesn't seem to drift. I wonder if the drift is like a logical error in Let's Go, and it's not like actually a hardware error in my controller. Kind of hard to tell. Dude, we gotta get it. Shout out to Maelstrom of Chaos. Shout out to Rapid Retro Quick Looks. Yo. Shout out to Yayit. Shout out to Edric Raziel. To play Final Fantasy VI Advance on a GBA emulator, there's 2 new super bosses like Omega Weapon and Caesar. Huh. I have an upward drift and usually I flick the downward direction while it does it. Yeah, Pokeguitar is Jake. That's what I do if it happens to happen. I get a downward drift because I keep on doing down to hit the fossil right here. Alright, that was my last one. Make a Final Fantasy Discord? Do you think a lot of people would talk in there? I mean, it's easy for me to make room. I can make any room in my Discord. It says we have 1,500 people in my Discord, and I'm like, how? That nobody talks. Like, why are they in there? I feel like it's just people left over from like the Pokemon Go days, but I'm like, whatever, that's fine. Like, they're all in there because they think they're gonna get cords one day. And it's like, guys, there's not gonna be cords. They're like, wait, what? No cords? Yup. I only miss Pokemon Go a little bit. There were some fun parts to it, but they needed to do events that last for like 3 or 4 days instead of like 3 or 4 hours, and then just let people play whenever they feel like it. It's like they never figured it out. They're like time sensitive everything. It's like some people just don't have time for video games like that. Like, I used to have time for it like that back in the day, but I always felt bad for people who didn't, like, you know, do a YouTube channel and all that. It's like, how are you supposed to be able to keep up? Give me shiny doctor. Come on. Azor, I prefer the streams now too. Honestly, it's much more chill. It's much more in line with my like regular personality. And also like the non-stop events that they do in Pokemon Go is just, it just wears out the creators. All the creators are constantly like burned out on Pokemon Go because they never get a chance to actually get excited about anything because there's non-stop events. And the events aren't even that good, so they're doing events that you don't even get excited about, but you have to be like, oh, I'm so excited about this event. And it's like half the time the events aren't even good. And you guys know me, I would be super real about it and be like, yo, this event is lame. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm just like this salty, like, guy who says the event is lame. And it's like, well, the event is lame, so like, what do you want to do? Like, everybody knows it's lame. But that was back in the day when the events were actually so bad, like they were horrible. I mean, the events in Pokemon Go were just absolutely insanely horrible. Now they're better. Now they actually do interesting stuff, even though it's like a Pikachu hat every single time still for years. But I mean, at least the Pikachu hats look pretty cool now. But like 2016, their events were horrible. 2017, the events were horrible. A lot of people playing now don't even know what it was like back then. They weren't even around back then, you know. But those of us who played the whole time, we know. We'll always know. Getting one shiny released at a time. One shiny released at a time and calling that an event. Like that right there speaks for itself. We'll release one shiny and we're going to call it an event. And good luck if you even get a chance to catch it, because you won't even encounter the species that it's supposed to be. But it's released. That's the event. It's released. Anyway. But the events are better now. I mean, they're a little bit more interesting now. I see them through Cerebi, and they look good. It's just sad that they wouldn't do like that quality of game like when it came out. Or that quality of events when it came out, but that's alright. That's alright. Where's the shiny? I gotta stop eating jelly beans. Gotta put the jelly beans away. Jelly beans. You can eat too many jelly beans, that's for sure. You got 37 shiny Ghastlies? Oh my goodness. That's gotta be like the biggest reason why I quit playing, because Community Day is just like so bad. Maelstrom Chaos doesn't even like the Community Days. Yeah, I never really liked the Community Days, because it's like, how can you not play the whole 3 hours, right? And then playing for 3 hours straight is just like total craziness. You shouldn't play for that long. It's not healthy, but then we just like, you can't stop playing because, you know, the shinies are out there. I don't know, I really don't like Community Day. I think it's against the whole idea of like what shiny Pokemon are even supposed to be about. I like events with increased shiny odds, that's pretty cool, but Community Day, like, that's too many shinies. That is just too many. I also think the way they did lucky trades was really broken too. There's no lucky Pokemon anywhere else in the whole Pokemon world. It's like so strange. I don't know. I feel like eventually we're gonna have like lucky soup. You'll be able to just turn Pokemon lucky. Yeah, exactly. The meta is totally based on a move that's only available for a couple of hours, 1 day per year. Exactly. And it sets the meta for the whole game. And then it like creates this insanely valuable trade bait. I mean, back before they had the PvP and the leagues and all that, it didn't matter, but that's a big part of why I left the game completely and just never came back, was because the PvP and the whole ecosystem for like why you catch the Pokemon was just so massively broken. It's like, if this is your PvP system, then I don't want anything to do with it, because this makes no sense. It's not even a turn-based system with like, you know, correct nullified damage, all that stuff. Like, you can attack a ground type with an electric type in Pokemon Go and it does damage. Riddle me this, you know, how does that even make sense? So yeah, their battle system's a joke. That was the biggest offense to me as like a Pokemon player. I was like, you guys put this as your battle system, this is offensive. It shouldn't have been like that. But I actually like the raid system, the tap 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 raid system. I thought about it for a long time. I hated it at first, but then I liked it a lot better. Because the raid system they have now that's turn-based is really boring. The Sword and Shield raid system, I actually like the Pokemon Go raid system way better than the Sword and Shield raid system. Because it was a little bit more engaging. You didn't just sit there and like ignore the screen the whole time and still get through. Dude, I really want to get this shiny. I got the feeling we're gonna do it. I've been hunting 15 days. This is like about right to get the shiny, you know? It's about right. I actually do, yeah, I agree with Robert Holman in the chat. I prefer the Let's Go series to Sword and Shield and to Go. Go doesn't have enough story for me. Go was always like severely lacking in the story. It's like, why do we play? And to me, I was always playing because PvP was coming, right? They promised PvP in the original trailer in 2016, and we were all just waiting for PvP. We're just waiting for PvP, right? So when PvP finally came out and it was what it was, I was like, all right, I'm out. This is the stupidest thing. I waited 3 years for this feature to come out, and then it's like worthless. So that was the #1 thing that I was just like, okay, I'm out. I don't even need all these Pokemon that I got on my account. Like, I don't even need them. I don't even care about them. I don't even want them, because it's like, why bother? We can't even battle. There's nothing to do. So that was annoying to me. That was like a pure annoyance. Waiting 3 years for PvP, and then it was like not even what we thought it was going to be. And how is it that you swipe to dodge in the raids and in the gym battles, but you don't swipe to dodge in the PvP? You can't dodge in the PvP. It's like, what's this whole swipe to dodge thing about? They've spent so much time on this swipe to dodge feature that like the feature doesn't even work. Swipe to dodge never worked. Like, nobody ever dodged in raids. It was just so useless. And then when PvP finally came out, there's no dodging. There's no dodging. They put up shields instead, which was a total ripoff feature from what was that game? Jurassic World Alive. Jurassic World Alive came out right at the same time, and they just like stole every single feature from Ludia's Jurassic World Alive game. They're like, oh yeah, Pokemon have shields. There's never been shields in Pokemon ever before. But these Pokemon have shields. Because that's how Pokemon works. I'm like, no, that's how the other game that competes with you that just came out this year, that's how it works. Why don't you guys make your own system? So dumb. Yeah, I can't even believe, like, what is the whole shield thing? I'm still upset about that. Yeah, and every Pokemon only has 2 moves. I mean, coming back to what Jake was saying about the meta is set by 1 move that's available 1 time a year for a very limited time period. Only the people who have the luxury of time can go and play. And, you know, the people who have to work, sucks to be you guys. It's not fair. I don't support games that are built inherently unfair. That's not cool. Come on, green Kabuto. It's because I didn't eat all the green jelly beans. I still see green jelly beans. Remember the Rayquaza lunch hour? Oh, I know. People were up in arms about that. I actually played that Rayquaza hour because it was like the only way to get good Rayquazas, and Rayquazas were, you know, pretty useful at that time. So I played it just because I had a banned account and I didn't have any Rayquazas on the new account. So it was my first chance to get Rayquaza on the new account. So that's the only reason I went out and played that. And plus, you guys know me. At that time, I was a professional YouTuber. I was doing YouTube full time. And I had time to go out and do that stuff. Why is my mic being weird? Anyway, yeah, I mean, that was a luxury. Like I said earlier, the luxury of time. It's like, at that time in my life, I had the luxury of time. Now I do much smarter things with my time than play Pokemon Go all day long. But, you know, at that time, that's what I was up to. And a lot of people complained. So many people complained. Why are you putting out Rayquaza, but it's not even shiny? Adults were at work and the kids were at school during that time. Yeah, they said it's lunch hour. They're like, what? Kids are just gonna leave school for lunch? Like, that should be illegal to put out something that would lure kids out of school during lunch. That should be illegal. They're luring kids out of school. Like, I don't see how that's socially acceptable. You know, like, I don't know, I would think that parents out there would be like, don't put out a thing in your game that encourages my kids to break the law and leave school. And leave the campus. Like, don't do that. You know? Anyway. So many missteps. Because they're only catering to, like, 27-year-olds who develop software and have, like, 6-figure incomes. Like, that's their target audience. They're like, you work half of a day and you make your own hours and you can go to lunch anytime you feel like it and you can afford to eat out. And you have the luxury of time, you can make your own hours and go and spend an hour at your lunch. Like, who even has an hour lunch break? Like, this is so unrealistic. Who has an hour-long lunch break? You're talking about, like, white-collar jobs. You're talking about, like, not blue-collar jobs. You know what I mean? Like, they're not giving you an hour lunch break at blue-collar jobs. Like, that is not true. It takes all of my lunch break to go and just get my lunch and eat it. I don't have time for anything else. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that was a crazy one. That was like, you guys are insane. You don't even know who your audience is, like, whatsoever. It's like they made an event for themselves. It's like they made an event for their own developers, like, that live in San Francisco, basically. They're like, this is how normal people live their lives. We get it. It's like, you guys don't get it. You guys really don't get it. Oh no. I wasn't supposed to do that. Come on. You guys, I've been staying up until like 1 a.m. working on this website that I'm building for a client. Oof. Why do I always do way more projects than I have time for? Oh my goodness. But I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. It is really hard to build a website from scratch. I'm doing an e-commerce website. You know, everybody's like in Corona mode right now, so everybody needs e-commerce websites, and everybody's trying to convert their business over to e-commerce. And I specialize in that. That's what I do. I build websites, e-commerce websites. They're really cheap too. So that's what I'm doing. Trying to help out, get people's businesses converted over as much as I have the opportunity to. If you guys are out there trying to get your business converted online, hit me up. I am cheap. I will build you a good website. Yeah, it's affected so many people. Businesses are scrambling to get online, so. We also went for a walk last night, you guys. I said I was going to go for a walk with wifey after the stream last night. We did do that. There was no roaches when we walked, thank goodness. There for a while, I swear the roaches were like breeding or something because they were just out. Like there were so many of them out. We didn't see many last night, so that was good. Did my chat die? I swear my YouTube's like so weird. I can't tell if my chat just like dies because it'll freeze for super long. My chat did. Oh my goodness. My chat died. The chat is just over here going off. You guys are out here just chatting away. And yeah, it wasn't even showing me the chats. That's terrible. Anyway, thanks everybody for chatting. They love the heat. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what their deal is. I know they come out and they gather around the water. It's like super dry where I live, but then it's like low elevation, so I think that's why they're here. And then like people water their yard and then they'll be out there like drinking the water. I don't know, but there for a while there was like hundreds of them. We were seeing them so much that we couldn't walk. But so then we were like, okay, we're never walking at night. And now we realize that there's just certain times a year that they appear to be more active because they're not out there. So that's good because we like to walk at night. We live in a really nice neighborhood, so it's like you'd think that we should be able to walk at night. I don't want to be scared off by bugs, right? We used to not walk at night because we lived in a really nice neighborhood that was right next to a really bad neighborhood. And I mean, I hate to call any neighborhood a bad neighborhood, but like I would never walk in that neighborhood at night. You would get robbed, you know? So I mean, to me, that's a bad neighborhood. And my neighborhood's right next, or our old neighborhood was right next to that neighborhood. And love that neighborhood, but sometimes I would not feel safe walking at night. But we did walk a lot at night. A lot. Like almost every night. But not at like 11. Not at like midnight. You know, that's too late. But like 10, we might go for a walk. 9, we would definitely go for a walk. But I know I had a chat error. That's so lame. Shout out to Brendan. Yes, I see your chat. Let's see. Tara McCourt said, roaches freak me out. Yep. Wifey gets so freaked out if I even point at the ground. I don't even have to say there's a roach. If I just point at the ground, she will literally like crawl up my shoulder and like perch on top of me. I'm like, you're too big of a person to be like grabbing me as hard as you're grabbing me. But she gets so scared. I'm like, do you think that you're gonna jump off the ground like onto me? Like, how do you think that you're gonna get away from the roach? Like, that's not possible. But she gets so scared, she can't handle it. So yeah, last night she almost stepped on a black widow, and it was like the biggest black widow I think I've ever seen. And it's just like crawling, like moving. Like when black widows move, they are fast. And it was crawling like down this wall, and I made the mistake of pointing at it and being like, oh, and like that's all I did. I was like, oh, and then I was gonna tell her like there's a black widow there, like don't step on it, right? She like screamed and like she like screamed and almost threw me in the bushes. I was like, what are you actually doing? Like, how is this protecting you from the spider? Like, you can't even, like, I wasn't even able to tell her where it is, identify where it is, show her where it is, so we can at least be safe and like, you know, like both know where it is. No, she like basically tackles me into like a bush. I'm like, this is great. We're just gonna get like covered in spiders because like there's one spider off to the side of the sidewalk. Anyway, yeah, she gets a little bit like ridiculously afraid of the spiders to the point where it makes no sense. Like the reaction is actually that she has is more dangerous than the spider itself. You know, I'm like, your reaction is actually going to kill me before the spider ever has a chance. So, like, man. Yeah, black widows are interesting. Apparently they're like really, really poisonous, but they can't bite you. Like well, it's very unlikely that they would ever bite you because they have like super tiny teeth, so they would never be able to get close enough and actually like clamp down and bite you, like unless you were asleep, you know, or there was one on you and you didn't know or something like that. But that's what I heard. But I'm like, dude, I don't care. Anything that's got that much poison in it is dying. I'm sorry. There's a lot of spiders I don't kill. I'll let them outside. But if I find a black widow, it's over for you, buddy. Unless you're outside and you're not touching my house. If it's a black widow that's outside and it's not touching my house and it doesn't look like it's going to make babies that will come to my house and it's far, far away from my house, then I might let it live. But any black widow at the house is, you're a goner, dude. You're a goner, dude. I wonder what happened to their husband. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know, right? See, that's why I have to get the black widows. Justice for the black widow husbands, all right? All the black widow husbands out there. Gotta get justice. I squished the roaches with a tissue. Ew. Yeah, I don't squish the roaches because that's disgusting. And it makes a mess, and then you have roach guts everywhere. So what I do is I sweep the roaches into, like, we have a covered dustpan. It's like a, you know, just like a fancy dustpan with like a stick on it, and it's covered. And I sweep them in there, and then I put them in the toilet, and I flush them. And for the longest time, I felt really bad because I was like, those poor roaches are drowning. I'm drowning these poor roaches, right? I'm flushing these roaches and they are just some drowned roaches. And I was like, wow, I am like the most cruel person. I'm like torturing these roaches by drowning them, right? Well, guess what I found out? Guess what I found out, you guys? You're not gonna believe this. The roaches can hold their breath for up to 4 hours. The roaches can be submerged up to 4 hours. Now, I guarantee that the journey from flushing down my toilet to the place where that roach submerges and finds some air and decides to crawl on whatever pipe he ends up adjacent to, I guarantee it's less than 4 hours, all right? That roach is getting flushed down the toilet and he's ending up somewhere in the pipes underneath my street pretty quickly in a place where he can walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not just floating in the water for like miles and miles and miles of pipe. Like, he's Gucci. He's all good. So I'm just saying, that roach has gone on to a better place, which is the sewer. And he's gonna be just fine. So now I don't feel like such a killer when I flush the roaches that are still alive. I'm like, you know what? He's going to his roach home. There's probably roaches down there that are going to be his roach wife. And he's going to make some little roach babies. And they're going to have a little roach home. And if I flush too many roaches, it might be roach overpopulation down there. You know what I mean? I might have to watch out. They're going to experience a roach decreased quality of living because of all these roaches I'm flushing. Anyway, he's going to be just fine. He's going to be just fine. Little roachy, he's going to be just fine. They were living in the microwave? Hold on. Yo, I stayed in a hotel when I was traveling. The place seemed really clean. I was impressed. And then there were roaches in the microwave. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No. There were not roaches in the microwave. Hold on. No. They had roaches. Please tell me you got your money back. Alright. Please tell me you got your money back. Because it's like, y'all are giving me my money back, or you're going to be paying that money in fines when I report you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is crazy. These roaches are gross. Alright, we gotta stop talking about roaches. We're gonna trigger some people. Hot pineapple, I know. Roaches. You guys remember the roach tea? There was actually no roach in the tea. Wifey was so afraid of the roach tea because she thought that it was a roach. She looked at it for so long and then she tricked herself into thinking it was a roach after she had already determined that it was not a roach. And then she got so scared. She got so scared. Does anybody remember this? Oh my goodness. Dude, she got so scared that she tricked herself into thinking it was a roach. Oh my goodness. It was so funny. She tricked herself into getting scared. So funny. I actually don't want to go walk tonight because I know she's gonna like jump on me again when she sees a dang roach. Ya Yeet got a 50% chance of being noticed. Solid 50. Could go either way. Solid 50. You guys notice how my controller hasn't drifted one time since I started doing the little tiny bit of pause? I really think that might be it. I know, wifey acts like they do in cartoons. She does though. She does. I think she learned how to act that way from cartoons. I'm like, where did you learn this behavior? This is like ridiculous behavior. It makes no sense. Like, you can't climb on me. I am not a ladder. I am not a wall. I am not a chair. I am not an object which can be climbed on. And there's no way to get up and above the roach and away from the roach. This is not possible. Not on me, anyway. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Alright. Dude, where's that green shine? Do roaches even bite or anything? Yeah, they have wings and fly. I'm pretty sure one flew at us last night, actually. It's the first time I ever saw it. I'm pretty sure that one flew for a very short time because we startled it, and I've never seen them do that, but like, Yeah, I was like, whoa, if these things fly, then like this is over. I cannot go near any flying roaches. That will just freak me out. Now, apparently, you guys, wifey grew up in Venezuela. Yo, FSUATL! What's up, what's up? Hey, FSU's in the house, you guys. That's what's up. FSUATL. Yo, Shiny Six is in the house. Ah, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Yo, I was telling you guys though, wifey grew up in Venezuela and they have actual like flying roaches there. I don't know if you guys have seen like the South American roaches. If you look up like South American roaches, they're way different than like North American roaches. There's like so many different kinds of roaches. If you've ever done like any research on roaches, there's so many different kinds of roaches, but the ones in South America are like particularly horrible. Like they fly, they're huge, they're brown, they're like the most disgusting looking roach of all the roaches. It's like everything that you don't want in a roach, like they're that roach. So anyway, she's like, that's why she hates roaches so bad. She has like bad experiences with roaches that fly on you, and they're like super aggressive, and they don't just fly away from you to get away from you. They fly on you. They're like, no, this is my house and you are in my house, so you will leave now and I will fly on you until you leave. And like, yeah, they're like the horrible roaches. Wait, do they hiss too? Oh no, are they the ones that hiss too? Seriously, they're like the worst roaches. Like, bro. Yeah, they're the worst roaches. Anyway, she was telling me about them and I was like, please don't tell me about them. These sound like the most horrible roaches I've ever seen. Like, don't, please. So anyway, that's why she's like not about the roaches. That's why she's like mega not about the roaches, and they scare the crap out of her. So yeah. I'm having such bad allergies, you guys, it's like actually a thing. A very well-known doctor indeed. All right. Come on. Jacob Early. Thanks for the $2 boom. Hey, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. He said the glitch where it says you're on Minecraft stopped. I guarantee that that's just a Minecraft glitch, because Minecraft is the glitchiest Nintendo Switch game that I have ever played. I'm not even kidding you guys. I cannot believe how glitchy that game is. Minecraft is so bad. Like Nintendo Switch, it will just crash. I've never seen a game actually force restart my Nintendo Switch. It crashed my Nintendo Switch to the point where it restarted the Nintendo Switch. I was like, Minecraft, you are basically like Android, like just buggy. Have I found ancient debris in Minecraft yet? No, I have not. Shiny 6, how do you find it? I still haven't figured out how you find it. Somebody told me that you have to get beds and you have to make them explode. And I'm like, that don't make no sense to me, so. That don't make no sense to me at all. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't found any ancient debris. I know some people have been searching really hard and got a bunch of it. I know you have to destroy a bunch of netherite, right? I think. I can show you my ancient debris mine. Hold on, you can mine this stuff? You have to have your middle coordinate anywhere from 13 to 15 underground in the nether and mine. Huh? What? You just mine? You don't need to make explosions? Yeah, I don't know this stuff. I haven't looked it up at all. My Minecraft strategy is just survive and thrive. That's what I do. Survive and thrive. And to me, thriving is building a cave home and putting a door on that cave home and living through the night. Alright, that is my version of thriving. Now, everybody else on the server, they're pros. They're all super pros, so they build all kinds of cool stuff. I have traded with villagers. Do you understand that I never traded with a villager one time? The whole time I played Minecraft on Xbox, during like all of my Minecrafting that I did before, like, you know, YouTube, I never traded with a villager. I didn't know you could trade with a villager. I didn't I never had very many items in my inventory. You know what I mean? Like, I never did any of that stuff. I never figured out that there was the end. I did not even know that there was an end. I never figured out how to go to the nether. I did not even know that there was a nether. I never figured out, like, probably, like, all the different stuff that you can farm, like pumpkins. I know I found pumpkins, but I didn't find watermelon. I never found watermelon. Like, just so much stuff I never did. I don't think I ever made a fishing pole. No, maybe, well, I'm not sure if I ever made a fishing pole. Because they didn't used to have the craft menu. Do you guys remember Minecraft before they had the craft menu? Does anybody remember this? Minecraft before the craft menu, like, they wouldn't just show you all the stuff that you could craft. You had to know the recipes. So if you didn't, like, put stuff on the table and figure it out and, like, find a recipe, you just didn't know that recipe. Oh, 1% of the shiny luck. Thank you. That 1% was the little bit that put me over the edge. We're finally going to get the shiny thanks to the 1%. What do I think about Pokemon Unite? Unpopular opinion. I'm excited about Pokemon Unite, honestly. Unpopular opinion. I am going to play Pokemon Unite. Unpopular opinion. FSUATL should play Pokemon Unite with me. FSUATL is like the I'm like Lachlan and he's like Lannon. What's his name again? Laserbeam. I'm like Lachlan and he's like Laserbeam. He always swears and I try to keep it kid friendly. And then when we play together I'm like, no swears. No, I think I'm gonna play it. What do you guys think? Pokemon Unite. Hold on, does anybody know when Pokemon Unite comes out? Because I'll probably flip the switch on my channel and start playing that game. What do you guys think? Pokemon Unite? Who's gonna play? Who's out there? Literally nobody. Literally nobody. Everybody's like, nah. Everybody's like, pass. You guys think it's gonna be another $60 Pokemon game? Just like every $60 Pokemon game they've come out with? Play the new Pokemon Snap too? That's a good idea though. Pokemon Snap is gonna come out and we really should play it. I would say we really should. Pokemon Snap is a for sure. The thing about Pokemon Unite is it's so unpopular. People were mad about that game. People were hateful. Like, they got so many dislikes on that video, and then I think they deleted a bunch of dislikes, but I think that they were bot dislikes. I think somebody set up a dislike bot on that video, and then it started making real dislikes happen, because people are like so into their canceled culture that they're like, we're gonna dislike this video and tell Pokemon how bad it is. But I think that somebody was really into the canceled culture and they put a dislike bot on the video, so then a lot of those dislikes got deleted, but the real dislikes were still there, so they still had all the dislikes that, you know, from people who just jumped on the trend and disliked it. So anyway, how many times can I say dislike in one sentence? It got a lot of dislikes. It got a lot. I think there may have been bots involved because some of the dislikes were deleted. You know? Pretty rare that you see something like that, especially all in a day. But yeah, Pokemon Unite. Anybody out there? Dark Armed, are you gonna play Pokemon Unite? First off, Dark Armed, are you still like 100% Fortnite channel? I loved Snap on the 64, yeah. We didn't have Pokemon Snap on the 64 because my family wasn't like big into Pokemon at that time. But that's why it's just going to be that much more fun for me as an adult because we didn't have it. I never played it, so it'll be all brand new for me. So I'm pretty excited about that. Ronald Harrow is going to play Pokemon Unite. There we go. I might play Unite, but definitely playing Pokemon Snap. There you go. I hope that they release Pokemon Snap early enough before Unite that I have time to play the whole thing and basically be done with it. Because I'm guessing that it's not going to have shiny Pokemon, although it'd be great if it did. And you could get shiny versions of every level, you know, because it makes the replay value so much more. And it'd be nice to be able to, you know, have a chance for shinies when you go through and then try to get pictures of all shiny ones. Because then I could just do shiny living decks and not take pictures of Pokemon until they shine. That'd be really fun. I mean, that right there sounds like it'd be great. But I don't know. I was very disappointed about Pokemon Unite because the Pokemon Company made people hype for mobile game. The expectations are in the commentaries of the trailer. People hype for a mobile game. So you think they're not going to release it on mobile? Is that what you're saying? Wait, is it a mobile game or is it I thought it was a Switch game. There's enemies in the northern crater who use L4 Death. Okay. I'll probably have to go and get that. What do I think of Pokemon Cafe Mix? I haven't played it. That's one of the ones that I wanted to play, but it doesn't have any shiny Pokemon, so I pretty much skipped it. And also, I haven't played it because you can't record Switch gameplay, unfortunately. If you plug it into your Elgato, you can't touch the screen anymore. So, yeah, a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky there. Like, how are you supposed to record the gameplay, you know? Pokemon Unite is interesting because if they just released it on Switch, that means it's a 30 FPS game. And most of the exciting games that are coming out are exciting because they're 60 FPS. So it's like, it's really hard for me. Like, Nintendo hasn't released a modern console that's 60 frames per second, 60 FPS. It's only 30. And the difference is noticeable. So it's like, I don't know, it's a little bit hard to take it serious because it's like you guys aren't even bringing like modern graphics. Like you guys aren't even bringing like modern, like the most basic of modern graphics I would call 1080p 60 FPS. Like that's where everybody's at right now. So yeah, I just don't, I mean, I want to get hyped for the game, that's the thing. I like the concept of the game. I think that the concept is decent. It's another one of those games where like I sort of don't get the gameplay. It's kind of like Pokemon Masters. It's like I just don't get the gameplay. It's like a bunch of people went into a room and they're like, we need to think of a game that's fun. And they're like, okay, how do we think of a game that's fun? Okay, let's come up with some rules, you know? And then like, I don't know, it's like they didn't start out with a game that they already knew was fun. It's like they sat there and tried to solve the puzzle of how to make a game that's fun. And then they ended up with a game, but it's like, is that game really fun? I don't know. It didn't look like the most fun game I've ever seen, but I'm hopeful. There was very little gameplay in the trailer. And the way that they filmed the trailer was honestly pretty stupid. I don't know if you guys watched that. They have all these, they're trying to do this thing at Nintendo, and they're trying to do this thing at Pokemon Company too, where they come up with all these like people who are like characters, and then those people play the game. They're doing it in Animal Crossing too, actually. Have you guys noticed that? Animal Crossing has those two characters that are like their vloggers, and it's like, cool, you guys have these employees, they work at your company, and they get hyped about the game. Of course they do. They're your employees, they work for you. So like, everybody assumes that they're going to be hyped about your game, you know, but it's like, I don't know who those people are, and I don't have any personal connection to those people. I wonder if those people are famous in Japan. Like, maybe those people are famous in Japan and I just don't know who they are. But I'm like, I really have a hard time connecting with all their marketing right now, because I'm like, I don't know who these people are, and like, I don't know that they're actually having fun, or they're just your employee and you paid them to say that they're having fun. So the way they filmed all the gameplay for Pokemon Unite is like these people having like a tournament basically, and they're having like this little mini tournament where they're like competing against each other, and I'm like, that's cool, but like, who cares, you know? Just show me the game, just show me the rules. Like, I don't know, like, I don't care about these people's reaction to the game. Like, I don't know who these people are. If I want to see reactions, I'm gonna go to YouTube and watch my favorite YouTubers react to the game. But like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, their marketing right now is a little bit strange. I didn't really understand why they filmed the trailer that way. It just seemed a little bit silly to me. Like, it didn't quite make sense. Yo, what's up, 22 Lightning? The one thing that I did notice in the trailer, which was really cool, is that they had plugged in a cord to a Nintendo Switch Lite, and they were offloading the video of them playing the Nintendo Switch Lite. They were getting a raw feed of high quality video from the Nintendo Switch Lite. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I was kind of curious, how would, like, what software did they use for that? Alright, Lofu. Lofu's little baby. Welcome back. How many Kabuto have I checked? I actually don't know. I need to check on yesterday's video real quick. Let's go see real quick. Please shine. Please shine. Yo, FSU ATL! FSU, there's a new Pokemon game coming out. Did you see that the trailer for it got like 1 million dislikes? It was like canceled culture to the max. People were like, we don't like your pay-to-win game. Dislike. 1 million dislikes. It's called Pokemon Unite. And I'm gonna play it. And I'm gonna need a crew. It looks like one of those games that you need a crew. So I'm just saying, if you want to make your grand re-entrance to YouTube, there's a new game launch coming out, and there's enough dislikes on the video that I think that people are gonna play the game. It definitely attracted some interest. Pokemon Unite. Yeah, look up the trailer and then tell me how many dislikes the trailer has now, because it was like so many, it was ridiculous. We need an update on the dislikes. I'm sure nobody's thought about it in a week since it got canceled. Yo, Pokegeek. FSU, I don't really understand why it got the dislikes. The comments kind of touch on it. People think it's going to be pay to win. They think that you're basically going to be able to spend money in the game like Clash of Clans to be able to achieve winning. I don't know how that's obviously true. And also the game is a MOBA. You guys, can somebody tell me what MOBA stands for? I can't think of it. Massively on, wait, what is it? Massively online. It's a MOBA. People don't like it because it's a MOBA. I think that was the main thing. No, what does MOBA stand for? I don't know what it stands for. It's like a League of Legends. People were mad because it's like League of Legends Pokemon. Multiplayer online battle arena. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've literally never like thought about what that stands for, and now that I realized, I just thought of it and didn't know what it means. So there you go. Yes, multiplayer online battle arena. I literally did not know that that's what it stood for. FSU, you smart dude. You should have a YouTube channel, FSU. Hold on. So I think people were mad because it's a MOBA. You know what I'm saying? I think he tried to say FSU, and I think he was trying to say FSU's name. The one and only thing I don't like about Pokemon Unite is the fact that type matchups don't exist because they wanted the game to be more simplified. That means less strategies. So essentially you can take like Machamp against like Zapdos and you're Gucci, like no worries. It doesn't matter that it's flying against fighting, like you're all good. Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing? Pokeguitar's Jake is my resident Pokemon expert, and I generally trust his opinion. A new menu item at Burger King. That is correct. The MOBA. Alright, that is definitely going to be the next new menu item at Burger King. The BFG, the new sandwich at Carl's Jr. Dude, give me the shine. So everything is typeless, no types. I kind of like it that it's typeless. I know it's less strategy, but I'm wondering if they've got other strategies that they want to be more important. Like how you maneuver on the field might be more important than the strength of your dude. But I'm wondering if that's just a balancing thing that was necessary, you know? But I actually kind of like it because, like, let's say I love Machamp, right? But then the strongest Pokemon in the whole game is, like, whatever Pokemon it is. It's just like the meta could make it to where your favorite Pokemon is actually the crappiest Pokemon and you would never want to use it. And that, like, there's a lot of games like that where it's just like, it just makes it less fun because your favorite Pokemon is actually like the bad Pokemon. It's not the good meta Pokemon. So I kind of like that balancing where it's like, look, if you just love Machamp, it doesn't matter like if there's a Pokemon that's, you know, a super good, like you could just take in Machamp and he just will be good, you know? But I would like to see how they balance that. I would definitely be curious to see how they balance it. Petition to make a Detective Whale Lord movie? Yes, please. Detective Whalmer, please. Yeah, they want people to use what they want regardless of the match. Yeah, I mean, because what would end up happening is like somebody's favorite Pokemon is Blastoise. And they're like the leader in your group, right? And then your favorite Pokemon is like some other water Pokemon. And they'd be like, you can't use that Pokemon because we already have a water Pokemon in the team. And you're like, but that's my favorite Pokemon. And they're like, I'm the boss and you have to use whatever. It's like, it becomes detrimental to the team when people don't choose the right stuff. So it's just, it makes, I don't know, I like it because you could just pick the Pokemon that you just really like that Pokemon. Like when it comes to a MOBA, like if you look at League of Legends and stuff like that, like there's characters that those people just really like those characters, you know, and sometimes they'll have like a specific feature about them, you know, the way that they operate, but it's not like a type matchup. That's just something about them that's inherent that makes them take more damage from certain other characters, you know. Yeah, that's just one thing I've noticed they've tried to do in other games. Like that's something that they specifically mentioned in Pokemon Go when they came out with the weather. They specifically mentioned that like rainy weather wouldn't make Charizard less strong, because they said they don't want to basically take value away from your favorite Pokemon. They don't want to make it to where you wouldn't use your favorite Pokemon in a certain situation because it was no longer good, right? So they specifically made reference to that during the Pokemon Go weather rollout, and it just seems to me that that's kind of like a company-wide doctrine where they're like, hey, let's try to make it to where people's favorite Pokemon don't get nerfed to where they can't even use them anymore. Is this more worthwhile than shiny hunting in Pokemon Go? Oh yeah, way more worthwhile. The battle system in this game is an actual battle system. The shinies look a million times better because they're like so big that they take up like half the screen. I can actually keep a shiny living dex in this game, whereas Pokemon Go still doesn't even have shiny living dex for Kanto. You still can't even get shiny living dex for Kanto. Imagine the people who want to do shiny living dex in Pokemon Go, and they still can't do it because there's no Kanto shiny living dex. Like, you can't get every Pokemon shiny in Kanto. It's like, imagine. So yeah, the shiny hunting in this game's way better. I'm a completionist. I want to start at the beginning and I want to end at the end, you know? Like Pokemon Go has no beginning and it has no end. So it's like the worst game for a completionist. Let's see. Yeah, I hope that I hope each type has something special and unique to offer instead. Yeah, Pokeguitarist Jake, I agree with you on that. I hope that they leave the type matchups, like fighting gets some bonus that all fighting gets, or like, you know, like or like an ability, you know, maybe there's like some ability that all fighting gets. But I hope that it's something that's like specific, so they're kind of like, look, we kept the concept of type matchups, but we just made them do something slightly different that was more balanced for our particular gameplay. But like, I hope that it's not like Zapdos has the same ability as like Machamp, you know, or stuff that just makes no sense where they have nothing in common and yet they share abilities. We'll see though. I mean, we'll see. If the gameplay's good and if it's fun, then I kind of don't care about those kind of, you know, purist conversations. Like, some of that goes out the window if it's just good. Like Pokemon Go, when they did the raids and the Pokemon only have 2 moves and all the tapping, at first I didn't like it, but I actually grew to love it. It's a pretty good system. All in all, 20 people in a raid, you know, that's pretty good compared to Sword and Shield where you can barely get anybody in the raids. But yeah, big difference, I guess. Dude. Have I seen Gravity Falls? No, what is Gravity Falls? Hold on, what is this? Oh, this is like a show with, oh, this is animated. No, I never saw it. It's from 2012, you guys. 2 seasons in 2012. Interesting. No, I never saw that. The fossil was a Kabuto, as I thought. Dude, what is with YouTube? YouTube will put like 30 ads in the first hour of my old videos. I have to go and manually place ads on my videos like every single day on my live stream because YouTube is like, so you want about 50 ads, right? I'm like, no, actually it's only an hour and a half video, so like that doesn't even make any sense. And they're like, cool, 50 ads sounds good, Jonno. I'm like, actually I go and I change it every single day to a consistent pattern of one ad every half hour to 45 minutes. I'd prefer if you don't put 50 ads all over my videos. And YouTube's like, okay, I'll continue to do this for the next year. Like, YouTube, get it together. Why are there 50 ads? I have to go check my videos all the time because it'll just automatically put like a million trillion ads that I like did not put there. I feel bad for the people who watch my videos like the next day, like after I publish, you know, my live stream and they come watch like the next day. I'm like, sorry guys, I didn't put the 100 ads there. YouTube did it. So annoying. Like, look you guys, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. Not shiny. Oh, I gave him the helix. Whoops. It's Shiny's favorite show. Hold on, I was just thinking, why did FSU ATL ask me about that show? That was random. Hold on, it's Shiny 6's favorite show. Dude, why is... I traded him the wrong fossil again. Gravity Falls is on Disney Plus? Okay. Now I know. Now I know. Dude, look. The drift is back. Dark Arm gave me 99% of the shiny luck. Let's go. Nice one, Dark. Shadow Ninja, no shiny tonight. And I don't think we're going to get one because I'm about to go walk with Wifey here in a minute. And then I got to continue building this website. FSU, I sold a website to a client, which is great news. I love doing that. That's money. But now I got to build it. So I'm building a website for this teacher. Everybody's converting their businesses online right now, so it's a good time to be a website developer. If anybody knows a small business owner who wants to take their business online, I'm literally building an e-commerce website right now, and I'll have time to build another one as soon as next week. I build websites for a living, and my job is actually managing a website for a super big company. Alright, you guys, I am gonna get out of here. Thank you for the website luck, FSU ATL. I'm still trying to get through making the theme look the way that it's supposed to look. And I'm like, you theme, listen to me and do what I tell you to do because you're not doing what I tell you to do. So anyway, the theme needs to work. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm still working on it. I am a master website developer. I've been doing this for many years, so... just gotta take over that CSS class. Tell it to do what I want it to do. Anyway, I've been getting this pain in my eye. It's like a sting. It feels like there's like a piece of sleep in my eye that's like so sharp and just like stabbing me in my in the tear gland. And it happens like twice a day. I'm like, oh my goodness, stop stabbing me. Maybe I need to get some eye drops. I think I need to get some eye drops. I'm gonna order some eye drops on Amazon. All right, that's my life. I think I'm getting too much screen time. I'm like 99% sure that looking at screens from the minute that I wake up in the morning, literally all day long until the time that I go to bed, is probably not good for my eyes. I'm like, maybe I need to figure out something as a solution to this problem. I'm gonna have to think about that. Anyway, on that note, you guys, I am gonna go to bed. Yeah, Yeet has great advice. Try cutting screen time. Now that is an idea right there. That's an idea right there. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. We'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. There's nothing happening in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So do you guys want to play more Kabuto hunting? I don't know. And it's true, I am going for a walk. I'm not going to bed. I'm going for a walk, and then I'm so used to saying going to bed because I stream until, like, I'm tired and I can't even, like, stay awake anymore. It's true. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to go for a walk, and then I'm going to build this website all night long. And then I'm going to invoice. Actually, it's not time to invoice yet. I wish it was time to invoice. It's almost the end of the month. It almost is time to invoice. I got to do 2 invoices this month. All right, everybody. The life of Jonno. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Oh yeah, Mystery Dungeon tomorrow. Hey, we could do Mystery Dungeon tomorrow. Play Minecraft. That's on Sunday, FSU. Stop by on the Sunday night stream. Sunday night, every single Sunday. We play Minecraft. Can you guys hear Wifey vacuuming? She's using the Dyson. She loves that thing. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks everybody. I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, bye you guys. Peace.